That's pretty good.
That was a jam, dude.
That was pretty good. A little pad jam.
Nice intro to BandHouse Podcast, dude. That's good.
Yeah.
We got another in-house episode this week.
And blast!
We're here with Stephen Myers, of course, and Mateo Arturtua.
Yeah, you did it.
I know things. I'll work on the arm. That makes me more nervous than going up to sing, is trying to do an accent or another language.
Embrace it.
And, like, messing it up. You're
No,
racist
mess it up.
if you mess it up. No, I know.
Why would
Not
you
in
be
reality,
racist?
but when we're filming myself and I'm like, Mateo Artur racist.
No, not at all. It's supposed
respect.
to sound. It's not racist. And I don't really care about that. You know, I got told my accent was fake.
That's racist.
We were at Barter Fair, yeah, and some guy's like, where are you from?
You're like,
why? Like, who are you? Number one.
Should have said
Who are
Yakima.
you? And then I was like, okay, I'm from Colombia. Well, I've been to.
he's been there, dude. He knows.
He's like, I've been to BC, and it's nothing like that. I'm like, did I say British Columbia or did I say Colombia?
Whoa, he said.
Like, well, your accent's fake. Like, okay, my accent's fake. Yes.
I've been to British Columbia.
Okay.
Dude.
Did he really say that?
Yes, I actually have people that can back that story.
Dude, that's hilarious. I've never been to France, but I've been to the Bahamas.
Oh my God.
So
Something like that. And then he's like, your accent sounds fake. I'm like, well, sorry.
yeah, I'll work on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll work on it.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do?
I've been practicing. Get off me, okay?
I'm new here.
That's funny, dude. So me and Allison, my girlfriend, were talking last night about the car fire that we were just in and how we went over all that, the details, but how, Mateo, you said there was someone who was stockpiling guns and he was...
Who brought them?
And he brought guns to school, and we looked it up, and it was like... I don't know. What do you remember about it? Yeah, you tell the story from the beginning, because I want... This
is somebody that went to your school?
Apparently, I barely remember this.
Yeah, he was also in our grade.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I don't remember the kid's name. I know I could, like, tell you who he is, you know?
Give me one sec.
In, like, the yearbook.
Cause we are rusted and weathered. Baby, hold them together. I'm covered in skin.
Done this one before.
It peels.
This is a redo.
And it just won't.
But you know which one we haven't done?
What?
Oh, man, we've done that one.
I think we've done all of them then.
All the Creed songs.
I feel like we've never done that one. Have we done that one before?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's time to move on.
Because I edit them, so I have to hear them over and over.
So you remember hearing that one?
I've heard that recently. I haven't even heard the Creed song recently. I just have heard us do it a lot recently. Pity for a Dime we've done. Torn.
Light.
The beast has stilled in my soul. I have plain reasons
For my intention. Power.
All right, let's get back to it.
I don't even know where I was.
The stockpile guns kid.
Guy went to he's got guns.
Well, I don't know the whole story. The thing is, somebody saw
Yeah.
on the parking lot in his car.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of guns. Turns out the kid had a couple of grenades, one or two maximum.
At your school?
Yes, at Rogers, and he had a
2005.
shotgun and I think a handgun.
2006.
To that was 2000, either 5 or 6.
Because you were there.
Yes, 5 or 6.
So we looked it up, and apparently the kid who saw the guns and told on him was a good fucking thing, because that kid was planning on shooting up the school like that day or the next day.
Yeah, he had a list.
Yeah,
He
there
had
was
a
a
whole
list.
list.
Oh, I remember the list.
And do you remember the teachers blocking up the... Dude, you and I were in the same room.
When this was
With
happening?
Mrs. What was her name?
Marco?
Losi.
Losi.
Something like that. I don't remember. But we were instructed, the teachers were instructed to block the little window on the door and everything. We
I
just had to like
remember.
lay down
Okay.
for like 20 minutes. It wasn't a very big deal.
Yeah.
The police and the SWAT team, I don't know.
Okay.
Whoever attended
Well-
was called soon enough.
So you were on that list?
I was not.
Oh.
There was a lot of speculation
Were you
as
on
to
the
who
list?
was on that list.
I don't know who was on the
We
list.
were
I never
not.
found out.
We were not.
Well, how do you know you weren't on the list if you never...
I think one would have heard that.
I think
from
if
some
I was on the list, people would be like, dude,
from
you're on the
somebody, not even just people, for like people with a certain level of.
Tell me about the
also
interactions
knowledge.
you had with this kid that brought
I didn't even
grenades.
know of him.
I was nice to him because
Were you?
I was just, I was another stoner. I was a very weird,
Yeah.
queer kid as
Yeah.
well. So
A queerdo.
I was, just another weird kid just as him. So he was cool with me.
Gotcha.
Then again, I don't know. I
Right.
could have very well been on that list, and
Yeah.
we will never know.
Yeah. I
Wow.
want to know. But no, I was thinking about that story and how I barely remember it until just this moment when you said the list. I remember
See?
talking about the list, like, oh, fuck, do you think so-and-so's on the list? Oh, I bet you blank's on the list. It's like crazy.
Was
The thing
he
that
like
everybody
a-
seemed to agree on was that it was a few girls that had said no to him when he had
course.
asked them out.
He was an incel shooter.
Pretty much. and
He was a what?
some guys from like
An incel shooter.
and some
Before
guys
it was
from like the
cool.
football team or the wrestling
know
team,
what
some
that is.
athletes.
That's all these kids going around blowing up schools because they can't get
Because they
laid.
can't get laid and they think that the world
Oh.
owes them and women owe them because,
The first thing I think about is how crazy the male brain is, how it needs to get laid or it's gonna kill children. Not all of them, but like that can happen. That's how bad it
Yeah,
can get.
that's fucking
Well,
crazy.
that's just evolutionary behavior, isn't
Yeah,
it? Like
yeah.
that's what
Give me what I
some
want,
apes
or I'm
do.
like,
still in
Cavemen
nature.
never shot people.
Oh,
when
I'm pretty sure they
weren't
broke a
getting
few
laid.
bones.
That's
however,
a good
with a few
argument
cla-
against guns. You'd be like, listen, I love shooting guns. It's super fun, but let's be real. The cavemen.
The cavemen never shot guns.
Dude, that's the thing. People always say natural, like, oh, totally natural to sell stuff. What the fuck does that mean? What does natural mean at all anymore? You can't just say natural. It's like, that doesn't mean it's a good thing. We used to poop in holes.
Yeah.
Is that natural?
Yeah. Well, and we also used to
There's a
die.
good argument
We
for
also
that,
used to
too.
die when we were like 25.
That's natural.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was natural too.
Now it's
Our
natural.
lifespan was not
Now,
very much.
because of science, it's natural to live old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I eat McDonald's. I'm gonna hit 80. I'm gonna eat a cheeseburger on my 80th birthday and be like,
I know
That's
you really
going to be a
can.
complicated 80 though.
it's gonna be a squishy hurt.
You can just get a fucking triple bypass and then call it a day.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't hit 80 if I kept this diet. Scary. Okay, so that story prompted me to remember another story where we had. This has been the theme of the last week. Me and Allison talking about stuff. We had like a safety training, an active shooter simulation that year. Do you remember that?
With, like paintball guns?
I
Maybe.
do.
But, dude,
Yes.
dude,
Oh my God,
dude,
why did I
dude.
not remember that?
I know, because they scrubbed the internet of it. It doesn't exist. And Dylan will back me up on this because me and Dylan have been talking about it for like 10 years. He's like, do you remember that time they
Yes.
had people come in and shoot and kill a bunch of kids and brought them out on stretchers and blood? And I was like, oh my God, yeah. And the kids were all actors in on it, but they traumatized a bunch of kids in the gym. And
Well,
all I remember from being there was I was out in the PAC, the Performing Arts Center, with good old Mr. Wernovsky. And so all I heard was things over the intercom, and they didn't tell us about it first.
That is beyond fucked up.
That's 2005. They were trying to train us kids to like see what would happen, which I guess I get, but like also, what if somebody wanted to be brave and ran up and slit one of the guy's throats with a pocket knife or something?
Right.
Which is very
Yeah.
Anything could go wrong.
Yeah. Oh my
Yes.
God.
I was just under a chair like this, though. It wasn't going to be me. But again, I wasn't near any shooting. I didn't hear any of that. I just heard about it from Dylan later. And then, after a year, I never thought about it.
That is so true.
It's crazy.
Somebody coming out with some heroics.
And then all of a sudden,
Holy
it's just a game.
fuck. Yeah.
No, that's just scary.
That's the
would be
beginning of a Squid Game type
crazy.
movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That would be fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I watched.
Could you even get convicted at that point? Like,
I hope, or I don't know.
if
I
you're
think
convinced,
so.
if you are under the impression that you're in a school shooting,
Yeah.
well, yeah, you would get convicted.
You'd have to kill. You get tried, and then you do the trial, and you get a good lawyer to convince. You gotta be rich.
Yeah, pretty much. First of all, you got to be rich.
So if you get a rich
I think
person,
you would get got. I mean, especially in this state, I think the only way you get away with it is if you can convince them that it was self-defense. So if you're trying to be heroic and you're going after them,
that's defense. Dude,
it's not.
No,
it's
I
not.
think
If
it
you
would
have-
go down. It would go down to the police.
well, in Texas for sure.
You know, the police district or the police, the sheriff's office who agreed to do this. You know, under what jurisdiction?
let's get
and
it-
how was this considered legal?
Let's get it straight. If it was a simulation and a kid jumped up there and slit somebody's throat, he probably would get. What would happen, dude? Who's held accountable for that? A simulation. Can you freaking believe that?
Well, here's the thing. What if there's a
Yeah,
parent that's picking up a kid?
Google it right now.
What if there's
Rogers
a
High
parent-
School, Rogers High School, 2005, or Governor John
Rogers.
You will not find it. It doesn't exist.
What if there's a parent that's picking up a kid or dropping off a kid from the dentist or whatever,
Right.
and they
Like a war
have
hero?
you know exactly like a war vet, and they just have an
PTSD?
open carry, which happens in Puyallup
Yeah.
and everywhere in America.
Yep.
Because it is legal to
Yep.
carry a weapon around if you have that permit.
Right. Just in case
So,
there's a shooter.
Some people bring it. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
We're not arguing politics. Some people carry it. You have to consider this. What if somebody, by any chance, does have a real weapon and
I
does
would
not know
love-
about this and just reacts to
Yeah,
this?
but you can't carry at a public school.
I don't know.
Yeah, but here's the deal.
You shouldn't
is-
carry.
I'm pretty sure you cannot carry at a public school.
If you carry at all, if it's legal to carry at all, there's going to be people carrying it wherever they want.
That's the thing. There's
But
going to
it's
be
not. It's not legal to carry at a public school.
Right.
I'm pretty sure.
Right.
That doesn't mean that people
In this
are not
state,
going
for
to do
sure.
it.
I
In
know,
this
but
state,
to your
for sure,
point,
that's true.
To your point, I mean, your original point was, in this simulation, what if somebody was carrying a gun? Well, they're already breaking the law, so they're definitely going to get canned for that.
On the next episode of BandHouse Podcast,
BandHouse Podcast.
we dive into the murderiest murdered guys. What's your spookiest story? It's Halloween. This episode comes out after Halloween, but just a couple days after Halloween. So it'll still be spooky.
Spookiest story.
That was an abrupt cut off there. I can go first if you need me
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
while
Why don't
you guys
go?
All right.
I don't think I have one, but I'll let you go.
All right, here's how mine goes. We were 15.
We were 15.
And my buddy Mike Casera, shout out again, Mike Casera. He had a jam space. So he has his parents' house. We were 15. I go stay the night at his parents' house. They have like this pool house out here, which is dope. Swim, jump. He was good at dives. He could do like triple front flip dives and shit. Shout out. And but over here was Bob's garage. That was our venue / jam space. So it's a big garage. I'm giving you figures here because it's the only way I can think in my head. This front area you could drive a motorhome into. So big. Okay, but then back here was a smaller, looked like a small venue, and like looked like kind of Jumanji, where like leaves were growing inside the building. There was a rope swing. It's like a sweet hangout. Well, at night, it was said that it was haunted in there. So I remember we're on a skateboard and we're on the rope swing. Okay, so I would like slowly roll myself into the dark, but I'd have the rope swings in case I wanted to pull. Right? I don't remember exactly the details of the ghost. I just don't remember details like that, but I remember the feeling. Like seeing how far into the dark you could go. And I fucking got down there and I stared into the dark, the darkest darkness. And it was so scary because I don't do scary stuff. And I swear to God, I made the ghost appear with my mind. And then I didn't really see anything, but I could see it, you know what I mean? And I just immediately was like, oh, fuck. I pulled the ghost rope as fast as I could. I mean, the rope, not the ghost rope. And I don't really do ghosts, so that's probably why. But she didn't get me.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to do this. And at that moment, I realized we had a great time that night, and I was completely fine. Probably did a little drinking and smoking, too. Well, I didn't, but I was there, so I kind of, was partaking by association.
Yes, you did.
Anybody else?
You partook.
Yeah.
You liar.
Not until I was 19.
Really? You waited till you were 19
Yeah.
to start partaking?
Yeah, and then I partook the fuck off.
Partook the fuck out.
My only like creepy story that I can think of just off the top of my head is me and Carolyn went to see, I think we went to see it in theaters. We went to see Paranormal Activity.
Oh, the first one?
Yeah, and it scared me. I mean, it scared me pretty good. And I come home and like my mom must have been out of town. I was the only one in the house and it was late. And I swear to God, I'm laying in my bed trying to go to sleep and I hear this huge crash down in the basement. And yeah, dude, it sounded like that. And I walked downstairs and one of like the wall sconce lights had just fallen off of the wall. And I'm telling you, there is no good reason that would have happened. Like, I was not like stomping around. There's no way. It literally, I'm in my bed and then I hear this fucking thing just crash on the ground.
Dude.
Yeah.
Sconce monster.
Yeah, the sconce monster, man. It was fucking nuts.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like the sconce monster. But you clearly made it up in your head.
No, I didn't.
Paranormal Activity movie.
It fell off the wall. I go downstairs and the light is on the fucking on the floor.
Says who? You.
Me and
The
then
guy who just saw scary
Rick
movies.
that I showed it to, who thinks that I did it because I had a knack for breaking shit in that house.
So Rick saw, and he
didn't
saw,
actually blame it on me, but that had to have been what was in his head.
because no one wants to believe it's not you.
No, well, that, but also because I had a knack for breaking shit in that house. I always broke shit because I'd have my friends over. My mom's house was the place to hang out when I was in high school because that basement was sick. So everybody would always spend the night at my house. So unless I was spending the night at your guys' house.
Right. No ghosts there.
But
Ghost freeze.
yeah. So everyone would spend the night and something would always break. And then I'd always get caught and I would try to make up some bullshit reason why it broke.
So he's been used to this behavior.
Yeah, so he's coming down. And again, he didn't like
He sounds
he didn't
long and loud
outright
as
say
fuck.
it, but I'm just saying there's no way that he didn't think that when
That
he
it was
saw
you.
the fucking wall sconce on the floor.
Right.
It's like, Jesus, Steven,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Just sconcing shit up.
Well, I had a summer job back in Colombia when I was
Cocaine?
when I was 19 with a mining company.
You were mining cocaine?
I was not mining. I was working in the administration and human resources department. More accurately, like paying, in payroll, just giving their paychecks to the miners. The thing is, I noticed that every single night, they would put a pound of salt at the entrance.
That wasn't salt.
It was salt. They call it the socavon. It's the
How many
entrance
words
to the
is he
mine.
gonna say? Sorry.
And they put a pound of salt, nylon or like thread, and a needle at the entrance.
I'm sorry. Why?
That I'm getting.
Oh,
there.
okay. I thought you said it already. Sorry.
I'm getting there. I asked, and it turns out that they do this because there's one thing, and this is like common knowledge, at least over there, where there is gold or mining, there's always going to be witchcraft and prostitution, and lots of guerrillas or paramilitary groups.
What? No, what kind of options are those?
It happens. It's just what
Okay,
happens.
so we're saying
It
it's
attracts-
either hookers.
Not either. It's that's the way it goes. It's going to be paranormal shit, prostitution, and guerrillas.
And
Violence.
gorillas.
Guerrillas, like leftist Marxist guerrillas.
Oh,
Not
I always
gorillas,
forget.
like-
I always forget like the military term. I'm thinking fucking like Harambe's out there fucking shit up.
There's no big apes.
I'm
over
so
there.
dumb. I always forget like
So the thing is,
yeah,
the
gorilla.
the salt and
Lights
the thread
out!
and the nylon and needle is because witches cannot go in and steal the gold unless they thread every single grain of salt. You know, before they can.
Why
enter
is that
the
a
threshold.
rule?
Why can vampires not come in unless they're invited? I don't know. I don't make the paranormal rules.
Is that a
man.
thing about vampires?
Yes, it's also common knowledge. Oh my God, Steven, you're very ill prepared when it comes to vampires. Let me just say that.
Yeah, I didn't know. So vampires have to be invited to come
Yes,
into
they
the
will. That's
house?
what in movies they're always standing outside the window, never coming into your house.
So let
unless
me
they're
ask you
told-
this about
They
vampires.
will always ask you in movies, "Can I
If-
come in?"
If they are invited into a house, but they don't want to go in, do they have to go in?
If they show up at your, second or third story window in the middle of the
No,
night,
but maybe
it's because
like-
they want to come in.
Maybe like during
They-
maybe like at their day job, right? You have the
They
annoying guy at
cannot
work.
be out. They will die if they have a day job. The sun.
Okay, sorry, they work the night shift, and there's a guy at the night shift that really pisses him off, and he's at work, but the guy invites him over to a party. Does he have to go?
No, I mean if you
Because
want
he invited him to
I
the
guess-
house. Is that part of a thing about vampires?
No, they just
Okay.
they cannot violate the sanctity of,
Of a home?
of a home. I guess I don't know.
What kind of what a weird double-edged sword or whatever you call it. They'll fucking suck the blood out of you, but I don't want to be a burden. I mean, I'll come in if you're.
Well,
if
isn't it
you're
supposed
okay
to be
with
that
it.
demons
I don't
can
want to be a burden.
take your soul, but they kind of have to be summoned first? It's the same thing.
That can't be true. That's not true. What's with the Exorcist then? That demon wasn't summoned.
Captain Howdy, yes, it was. With a Ouija board. Remember? In the basement? Captain Howdy.
Nope, I don't remember that part.
I do. It was summoned.
Oh, okay.
Just like the, the
Obviously,
Cenobites
I
in
haven't seen
Hellraiser.
that movie in a while. What a great movie, though.
It is a great movie.
I don't even remember what your fucking story was at this point.
They put salt at the entrance of the mine so the witches cannot get in because it takes them way too fucking long to thread all the salt, every single grain of salt. However, in the mornings, there would be way less salt, like a quarter pound or something like that. And just
Because like a rat would probably come and
take the salt, they would dehydrate and die. No animal is going to do that.
Steven, you don't know any
don't
common
know.
knowledge, dude. You don't know anything about salt rats.
Exactly.
You don't know how
know,
salt
man.
affects rats, dude. Mateo,
That's
knows a lot of
that's as
stuff.
paranormal as it gets for me. I don't know. I don't believe in that kind of stuff, but it is scary.
or
And it
like
is-
couldn't like a draft like go through the cave or whatever?
Yeah, and thread
And-
the needle with salt.
I don't even know how you would.
Thread all
like
the salt
couldn't
grains.
it blow some of the grains out
Yeah,
of
but
there?
what about when they find like a big ass piece of nylon, threaded with salt grains?
Oh well, you didn't mention that part. You just said there was a lot less salt.
Oh, okay,
In
yeah.
the-
Well, that happens sometimes, and they do it in every single mine, which is pretty interesting. And the ones that belong to all the companies,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Well, there's a lot of like when we hired a driver, I had like I did really good for me and Carolyn's anniversary one year, and I got like a driver to pick us up from her dorm,
Nice.
and we went to like a really fancy restaurant, and this guy had like a whole thing of salt in his console, and this black cat ran across the road and like just right away he took it and throws the
Yeah.
salt out the window.
People believe in that too.
I mean, it was like it's part of his night every night or something. Like it was just routine. He's like, oh, there's the cat. All right,
no. But
I swear, dude.
Oh, there's Chance
I
the
know.
dog.
hi,
It's
Chance.
just the way he did it so casually. He's like,
Yeah, I mean, literally, it's like, oh, there's the cat. All right.
I've seen people do that, or like they spill some salt, when they're cooking.
Yeah.
so funny.
And they just grab some salt. Is it with the right hand? There is like steps to it, not like a step, but like guidelines to it. Like you grab it with either your left or
Yep.
your right hand, only
Or
one, and you
you-
throw it over your other shoulder.
or you save your salt.
yes,
don't
it's.
waste
I always knock on wood.
Or,
Yeah,
or knock on wood.
That's my thing.
Because I don't put
knock on wood.
I don't put knock on wood on eggs. I can't run out of knock on wood. You know what I mean? Like, stop throwing your salt out the window.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know
knock
what
on
they
wood
say
is
in
nice
Colombia,
because
that
wood's
if you-
always around.
When you're sweeping, if you sweep over your feet, you're never going to get married.
If you sweep over your feet,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like when you're sweeping.
Why would you sweep over your feet?
It's just a superstition.
Like under a ladder. Walk under a ladder.
Yeah. Or
so
knocking
weird.
on wood. Believing those kinds of things is just, they're all just
Sweeping your feet.
It's just funny because
You're talking about knocking on wood to make things
Well, maybe
not
it's
happen.
because you've already
it's just
swept.
crazy.
Maybe it's because you've already swept your feet that you could never sweep a girl off of their feet.
I like it.
Maybe that's
That
where it
actually
Well,
comes
then
makes
from.
a lot of
explain
sense.
knock
Maybe
on
that's-
wood then.
I don't know. I was, what's funny is I was making fun of his, and I was just like, it's no more ridiculous than knocking on
That
wood.
was exactly my
But you
point.
tried to push through that. You
That
tried
was
to-
my point. They're all just as like
He's like, I was trying to
weird.
get to my thing. No.
I hate when I'm ridiculing somebody and then I realize I'm
I
just
think
as
I forgot
bad.
something in the car. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. You want to hear the samples I made?
Yeah. What do you got?
That's,
That's a nice
usable.
bass.
That's a usable one. Why does it sound like I'm on octave higher? Love it.
Does that bleed it?
Yeah. I figured we could hit it anytime we love something. I love it. Oh, yeah. Those are the alien ones.
Yeah.
So I just had samples from the sample folder.
Yeah, dude. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I like
What
it.
about like the actual,
This one.
like, are you doing like the voices, like the clips
Oh, the
anymore?
song! I gotta show you the song I made. Wait, you heard it at the end of the episode? Did you watch the end of the
The Taco Bell song.
Taco Time?
Taco Time.
That's a good song if you really listen to it, dude. It rips.
I don't.
I'll play it for you.
Yeah.
I'll play it so you guys can hear it.
You did a song for Taco Time?
Well, that's just what the clip I...
It's
I was
funny.
I had to make something because I was daunted by the task of making a song.
I don't remember. I don't even remember why I started singing that now. I don't even remember the context.
Well, you weren't singing. You were just talking. I made it sound like you did all the stuff. Like, everything is you talking, but I can make it... It's so good at Ableton.
Oh,
Shout out.
because I was talking about Taco Time.
Yeah.
Taco Time gives me bad gas.
Yeah.
But I don't
But
get
it doesn't-
diarrhea.
But it doesn't give you the
I
area.
had diarrhea today, dude.
Yeah.
I ordered in IHOP
Yeah.
because I'm potty training. Shit.
Yourself?
I'm potty training myself. No, me and Hendrix are potty training today. So
Fun.
the way
What did he say?
he says it's never too late to learn. The way that I was doing it though is you just let them run around naked, and when you catch them peeing on the floor, you just go, well, nope, it goes in the toilet.
Catch him pissing before you hit just fucking.
No, you just fucking smack the shit out of them.
Come on.
No, but I didn't even want to make breakfast because I didn't want to take my eyes off of them, so I ordered IHOP, and it was really good eating it, but it was a mistake later.
It was an Aria situation.
It was horrible. It was like the worst part. It was
Check.
an hour of like my stomach feeling awful, but I knew that it wasn't ready to happen yet.
Right.
I don't mind it so much if it just like hits me like a ton of bricks. I was like, oh fuck! All right, here we go. And you just get it over with. But this was like a slow burn, and I'm like, oh my god, I got shit to do today. It's horrible.
Yeah, you did. Okay, check it out. My music, BandHouse audio,
BandHouse.
songs, Taco Time. That's you going to you. You remember that one. And slowing it down and raising the pitch makes it go, yuck.
Taco time. There you go. I like it when I peek. See? There you go. I like it when I peek. See? I don't get the urea. Oh, I get really bad gas.
Really bad
Gas. I go to Taco Time.
So once we have 10 songs, I'm going to release an album on Spotify. BandHouse Music.
BandHouse Music.
Coming to you
How many do
soon.
you have so far?
You are going to lose money doing that.
No, I already pay. It's not going to cost me anything. It can only make me pennies. Or more. But then here's this one. This is the old school one. No, this is the one I just made, but I like Taco Time.
Being in BandHouse without being in BandHouse.
But this one's not listenable, so.
What is that?
Black metal lyrics.
What?
Let's go back. What was that from? I don't know. I can manipulate the shit out of your stuff.
What is that? That's me?
You're fucking nuts! You're
Fucking I can't change the pitch. I don't have melody.
You gotta care about them birds.
So that's not really a song.
Gotta care about them
Then
birds.
there's this one. Not really a song either. We'll have to release this one now. I like it. Oh, I like it when it says I like it when I peek. I know. Pretty much the one song I have is Taco Time. I want them to be hip hop because it sounds just a vibe. Because we have junk
There's
science.
a lot there.
What?
That's a lot.
What?
It's a lot of sounds in one song.
Yeah.
Taco time.
Taco
Taco time. Taco time.
Okay, I'm done with that now. All right, let's listen to.
What do you got?
Let's see if
Kanye.
we have any music here. It's Kanye. Kanye has been canceled, apparently.
Black Sheep.
Dude, that was quick.
What, Kanye?
Kanye's canceled.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about it. I just heard Allison say it. And
Oh, I thought you were talking about how the guy we listened to last week sounded like Kanye. What happened to Kanye?
He got himself canceled.
What'd he say?
he said the Jews can't even stop me or something.
Oh, that's what he said. I heard he made some
I just said
anti-Semitic
that.
comments.
I know, I just made that up. I don't know what he said.
But
But he said, well, I heard him
This
say.
is how rumors fly. Like Taylor is the
if you're
the
getting
golden
your
child.
news from BandHouse, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, that's fair.
But
Yeah.
also,
well, just ask Google.
Also,
what
the
did
truth
Kanye say
can
about
be
the
funny,
Jews?
but I can also make it up. No, he said I can even say some anti-Semitic shit, and Adidas won't drop me. I could say some anti-Semitic shit, and Adidas won't drop me. And they dropped him the next
Is that
day.
really what he said?
But he must have said something
Okay.
more. But also, it would be cool if he didn't. And Adidas is just like, fuck that.
Is that really what he said?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard him say that. I heard his mouth say that. But that's it.
And Adidas was like, nope.
And I guess Adidas canceled him or dropped him, which is just hilarious. That is just so.
Have you
good.
really made it if you're signing with Adidas?
Yeah, Adidas is back.
Is Adidas back?
Oh my God, Steven.
It's not even-
What do you even know?
When
Like
is it ever
Nike
not-
is. They're
Nike's
the number one.
out, dude.
What?
I'm
No,
just
they're
kidding.
not.
Well, once they tried to make golf shit.
Adidas has never been out like anywhere. I mean, maybe here, but like anywhere else in the world, dude. People love Adidas.
Yeah, but
They handle
okay.
like most sports,
Yeah, Adidas is back. Let's look at it. Let's
most
look at it.
professional sports outside of the U.S. You know, they handle a lot of like
spelled Adidas
sponsorships
wrong.
with musicians.
Did it
and
get me to the
artists.
page? Got me to the page we needed, or did it?
How did you spell Adidas?
I spelled it wrong, I guess. Nike versus Adidas revenue. Who? Oh, Adidas is gray. Yeah, Nike smoked them.
Yeah, Nike is
Wait.
so far away.
Oh, you're right. Dude.
They're so far
Its
above.
worldwide annual revenue is $44 billion.
Jesus Christ.
Adidas
Oh my
made
God.
$25 billion. Okay, so
Their annual revenue is $44 billion.
just do it, dude. Why don't you have $44 billion? Just do it. We should be
Wow.
millionaires. We shouldn't be billionaires, but we should be millionaires. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you aim for $1 billion, you're gonna come up with $1 million.
Yeah, the problem is I don't have any idea of how to become.
I know. I have no aspirations to do anything besides what I'm already doing,
Yeah.
and that's making
Well, the
me-
thing,
And
like,
that's just fine by me.
Yeah.
so
it's
I
working.
listen.
Absolutely, Taylor. Yes, I understand that.
I listen to a decent amount of Dave Ramsey, and he's
Yeah.
he talks like his whole program is about when they studied a bunch of millionaires and they said, this is what millionaires do. So this is why we're teaching you to do this,
Right.
because this is what millionaires do. And he goes, as far as billionaires, from what we've seen with billionaires, most of them, you have to come up with some earth-changing idea. You have to come up, you have to own some type of business that changes the world.
Well, how else
That's-
are you going to make it? You know, if you're doing what everybody else is doing.
Yeah,
You have to make something.
you pretty
come up with
much
something completely.
because if you, I mean, you could mathematically, you can work super hard and really just dump all your money in investments, and you could become like a decamillionaire by doing that if you really grind. and you just
Boring.
do it,
That's
yeah.
boring.
But you could do it. But
We're gonna
there's
be
really
millionaires.
there's no mathematical
We're going
way
to do millionaires
to get to a billion.
with a rock.
No. I don't think there's ever been. Has there been a billionaire musician?
No, but millionaire.
Gene
yeah.
Simmons would like you to
Easy,
think
dude.
there has.
Easy. Let's write.
He's not a
some
billionaire,
good
is
I
he?
know. That's why I said he would like you to think there has.
What's Gene Simmons? What's his net worth?
What's been his peak network?
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's anywhere near
Yeah,
today
he's probably
as it ever
gone down a
was.
little. Yeah, 400 million.
His height
Which
is
is-
6'2".
Wow,
Yeah, he's
that is
tall.
one big dude.
He's a tall motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's old as fuck too.
Wait, how old is he?
He's not that old. But
73 years old. Okay.
Yeah, 1949 just seems like a long time
Yeah, the
ago,
thing
but
is,
it's not
you know,
that
he's
long
not
ago.
that old, but 73 years old is not the age to be dressing up, you know, like a like a glam black metal musician.
Yeah,
Like,
he
just-
is
just-
definitely
just
yeah.
stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
he's too old
It's
for what
not
he wears, that's
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
you gotta blend it. You could still, I mean, you're gonna still have tattoos, so wear something cool.
Of course.
but like
the thing
not
is,
that.
And that hair. Come on. Have you seen that
Yeah,
hair?
The hair is
oh,
horrible.
There was a guy
God.
It
who
is
used to.
horrifying, man.
There's a guy who used to come into Guitar Center and just turn up the Marshall stacks all the way and just shred. And he used to say he was in certain bands and stuff, and part of it may be true, but he was just not good at guitar.
I hate people like that.
And he looked like he was in Judas Priest or something, like leather jacket, long black hair.
Yeah. That would all be fine if he didn't say that he was playing with kids.
Yeah, but he wasn't good. If he was
Yes.
good,
Yeah, you got to be pretty good.
Also, if you're that good, even if you play with these bands, you're not going to be coming into Guitar Center and try to impress, you know, the people
what are
that
you
are
doing?
just
Yeah, what are
trying
you
to
doing?
fucking work
Yeah.
at Guitar Center.
And it
Let
was
me
so
fucking
loud.
work at
And it was
Guitar
so
Center.
loud.
You know, Slash is not going to do that.
Dude, and Marshalls are pretty much the loudest of the loud, man.
yeah, the brightest and the
Dude, they
the
cut.
peakiest, the
They
cuttiest.
cut like a fucking knife, man. That shit is so loud. It's crazy.
Wait, what is this?
This
Tina
is
Fey.
Music Never Sleeps for Mike Manley.
And why are we listening to this?
This is on the BandHouse Spotlight of the Week.
Oh, okay.
I picked a random
Whoa.
submission. That's Rob Halford. That was a mugshot or a
That was
wanted.
the Unabomber, dude.
That was the Unibomber. I'm gonna turn it down just
This
a
is the
little.
most eclectic collection of pictures I've ever seen.
Around the world, it never leaves our home.
Good melody.
Keeps the beat.
Folk chord progression. Because it's gonna go 1-5-1 right here.
Words, it is your scroll.
Your boy got it one. He gets one every now and again.
Fast like a sun.
Oh, a little 6, 1,
Round for some fun.
1, 6, 1, 5.
When you're
That's me. Sorry.
Okay,
I'm
I
sorry.
was just like, whoa, why would they do that?
I was liking it, but that's because I did it. Oh, that must be Mike Manley. He looks just like fucking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I rude to Mike Manley?
What'd you say? The
I called him the
Yeah.
Unabomber.
He knows what he looks like.
Yeah, I mean,
He looks like I said.
there's
Rob
nothing
Halford.
wrong with it.
I said Rob Halford, which is cooler. so.
Okay, Rob Halford is cool as fuck. You know? That dude got the entire metal community, which is homophobic as fuck,
Yeah,
to dress up,
to-
you know,
to
like
not be
gay bikers.
Hey, Rickenbacker. Thoughts on Rickenbackers?
I think they're fucking sweet.
I did not think you were going to say that.
I think they're amazing, especially the one that looks like a 6-string, but it's a 12-string.
I'd love to have a Rickenbacker.
We got to
Have
do
you se-
a bunch of TikToks about what guitars mean.
You know what my dream bass is?
It's so good on TikTok right now. It doesn't matter what you say. I said something about Taylor's, and it's 10,000 views.
Really?
Yeah.
What about? Okay, wait, what? I got lost.
Oh, I was saying after this we should do TikToks, but we'll get to it. We'll
Okay.
get to it.
My dream bass is that Rickenbacker.
I thought that hit you in the nuts.
That
I
would
wish
have
it
been
did.
bad.
That'd
The one
been
that has like
hilarious.
one long thing. It's I don't know the names of the Rickenbacker instruments. That one. It's a bass. It's amazing.
Sung by Tina Downtown. Thank you so much for this
like-
submission real quick. I want to say thanks for the folk chord progression and the correct melody. I was into that. BandHouse, seal of approval. Found it at the end.
Steven, what's the name of that Rickenbacker guitar? That it's a 12-string, but if you look at it from across, like in front, it looks like a 6-string.
I did not know they made a 12-string.
Yeah, like the one that George Harrison played.
I didn't know. I only know like just the 4-string that like Lemmy plays.
Oh no, but it's a guitar, the one that I'm talking about, the 12-string. Yeah.
No idea. Rickenbackers are fucking awesome though.
They are.
I'd love to have one of those.
Point Nemo is the band. Meet at the End is the song. And already we got some real nice acoustic guitar playing. It's almost like something you'd hear at your therapist's waiting in the lobby.
Can you do Lotus instead? Do Lotus.
Oh, it might drop. Oh. It didn't drop, so I'll give you Lotus. His voice sounded good. Sounded baritone-y. Oh, yeah. Good
Hey,
call.
good choice, Steven. Did you know this before?
Why is the ballad at the top?
You just know because it's a good name.
Lotus.
Lotus is a good name
Yeah,
for anything.
you're right. You're right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whenever they do basic shit, but it sounds unique, that's how you know you're onto something. Because they're not reinventing the wheel.
Why would you? I mean,
Kind of reminds me of Him.
I never listened to him.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Kind of sounds
It's
like
not-
Him.
Yes, it does. It actually does. It's nice.
It's
though.
actually, they go by they now.
Oh, Taylor. Oh, Taylor.
Shoot again.
He fucking said it. He fucking said it.
He
Okay.
fucking said.
I only listen to him because I remember kids being super obsessed with him here. I was like, okay, I will listen to him. They're good.
Oh,
Or they were. At
They
least
were
back
good.
then. I only listened to like 1 or 2 albums, but they were good.
But was him any good?
Him. They have a really good cover.
This also is like Killers. This is Killers-esque.
Wicked Game.
Yes. Wicked Game is... Yeah,
They have
they
a
have that
great-
one?
Yeah, they covered Wicked Game.
Isn't that Stone Sour?
No.
Wicked Game is just a
So
killer
Wicked,
song to cover.
Wicked Game is like an 80s song. It's like an 80s or 90s pop song or whatever.
Yeah, it's Stone Sour. Oh, everybody does a game.
But Him has a...
Look for
I don't
it.
like Stone
Wicked Game.
Sours.
I don't...
Him's cover of Wicked
I don't
Game
know
is pretty cool,
Stone
though.
Sour. I only know that song.
I don't really like Stone
It's
Sour.
because I don't like Slipknot.
Dude.
I don't like that kind of metal.
See, I like Slipknot. I don't really like Stone Sour. Stone Sour has a couple songs that are good, but
Keep this playing.
I
'cause
don't
like
really
this.
like them.
Wicked Game. What did you want to hear? Him?
Him, but Wicked Game, yeah. Him, they... Taylor.
Told you.
Stop.
Oh, yeah, it does sound like this vibe.
But pause the other one.
I was going to listen to them both at the same time, if that's cool. No, I'm just kidding.
Taylor.
From the beginning. Okay, this is Dawkin. I hear Dawkin already.
It's mostly the vocals. You'll notice in the vocals it's very similar. It's a nice B bass.
This is dope. This is...
Don't play
Oh, it's from
Dawkins.
Friends.
Do not play Dawkins.
Okay, I'm on the wrong profile if there's ads. Your boy doesn't. ever do ads.
You know what band was good? Alien Ant Farm.
This is what I was thinking of. Oh, hell yeah. I love Alien Ant Farm.
That was a good fucking band.
I mean, I like their cover of whatever Michael Jackson song it was.
Smooth Criminal. Did you ever?
Smooth
There was
Criminal,
another.
yeah.
They had another hit. The movies, something like that. Movies. The movies.
All right, back to him. This is the ADHD fucking BandHouse Spotlight. We're just going everywhere. But yeah, this song is from that Friends with Ross. I think Ross is in the scene. I blew the load. I'm sorry. Hit it. Come on. Respect.
That just sounds basic though.
Yeah, it is basic.
Like so bad.
It's got a nice like gothic feel to it though.
Does it though? Gothic feel
yeah.
for me is like
Hold on.
like Susie and the Banshees. Like the Smiths is way darker than this.
Hold on, listen.
You know,
I think his
Hold on, you missed the gothic part. I gotta find it. I guess we were like way back here, huh?
have you guys
I'm
heard
never
this
gonna
new
find
wave of like post punk that's like taking over? Especially
No.
bands from like the eastern.
You know what
part
I
of
did?
Europe,
You know
they're
what I-
fucking amazing.
You know what I listened to for the first time ever yesterday was the Misfits.
For the first time ever.
Yeah.
What did you? Well, the Misfits has different eras.
Yeah, they have different vibes.
I listened to their very first album that came out in
Is that
like
Danzig?
1980 or whatever. The one that's got what's Metallica covered a couple of them, but
I think Metallica did. Didn't Metallica do?
yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the one that.
Don't utter a single word.
Yeah,
Their
Their first- yeah,
Shut your pretty mouth.
yeah. It's funny because that song is so different from the rest of that album.
Really?
Because the rest of the album is very just.
Right.
Damn on me.
Okay, yeah. I could see that. I could see how
The
that
Misfits
fits
are
in.
cool, really cool band.
They transcend. They're top tier.
Yeah. So I listened to them for the first time.
Have you heard? What about Rancid?
Rancid.
Maxwell Murder,
Yep. That's exactly.
good.
This was like the coolest. I still wouldn't be able to transcribe this. I remember thinking, what is this nonsense? We'll do the whole song.
Hey, come take a look at this.
It's going to be
It's not
shorter than
short-
this
it's
ad.
Not, yeah, it's not long. It's rancid.
I thought you don't have ads.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not even going to hit skip ad because that'll acknowledge I watched the ad. So I'm just going to.
And the singer from this band made Josh Homme from the Queens of the Stone Age cry.
You made him cry?
Yeah,
In what way?
because remember the Distillers, that band?
Kind of.
It was
No.
a great punk band too. So the singer from that band, Brody Dale, I don't know her name, was dating that guy from Rancid, and then she got with the guy from Queens of the Stone Age, and the guy from Rancid is like a punk from the Bay Area, like super tough from the street and everything.
Oh, man.
So he's like, "I'll fuck you up," and the guy got super scared and he showed up crying.
Josh?
Josh Homme, yeah.
He's one of the greatest musicians of all time.
He is
can cry-
amazing. He
He
is
can cry
amazing.
in front of my mom for all. I don't know what that means.
We get these pills to swallow. That and this, these and those. No one knows.
Did you? Way your voice cracked was kind of like how he sounds a little bit. The pill that you give to me. I can't. Oh, me maybe. Yeah. All right, hold on. Let's listen to bass solo live. See if it checks out.
Oh, it's
That
a pig.
is a pick.
But in the studio, yeah. Well, no, it sounds like. Look at those face tattoos before it was cool. Hell yeah. I love live antics. That's why you can't do backing tracks. Extra solo. Tritone. Education. Looks like just pentatonic.
I like his refrigerator.
Yeah. His right hand is very good. Look at it. Woo!
I think that's an Aguilar stack that he's got.
I think so too, yeah.
It's either that or a Fender. It's more likely a Fender stack, maybe.
I want to know what pick he uses. It looks like it's like felt or something. Really soft.
God, now I know where Sum 41 got their look from.
They were trying to be these guys.
They were trying to be these guys, yeah.
I wouldn't fuck with that guy in a million years. That drummer's solid too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I always liked. Yeah.
Heaven smiles above me.
Hey, check out what song I'm learning.
That's frogs, right?
Now singing it's hard though. What does friend mean to you? A word so wrongfully abused. Are you last? And then 7 minutes of trying to keep up that. But dude, listen to this. Are you like me confused? But if you do it in context, it's not clashable or clashy.
Clash.
They don't follow anybody's rules.
No, they don't.
Turns
They
out.
never did.
Anybody good doesn't.
I know.
That's the whole thing.
I know.
You spend an entire semester learning about music theory, and then you finish off with watch Beethoven not do any of that, and
Yeah.
he's better than anybody.
That's my entire life. When I write songs,
That's literally what it is.
the most fun part of writing songs is just pressing the buttons. Like,
Yeah.
Just like
Yep.
just getting a groove and adding simple parts. That is the best part. I put this here so I could come back over there. You want to do a smoke break? Let's do a clap. 3. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, clap. We should just use that. All right. 3, 2, 1, clap. I fucked up. I said it. I said clap instead of clapped. But clap there. 3, 2, 1. All right. Welcome
kind
back
of-
to BandHouse Podcast. We crushed it, dude. It was perfect as hell. And Mateo,
Yeah.
I want to talk about the Epiphone SG.
What happened?
Where is it now?
In Colombia.
Where?
In the, how do you call it? Like the utility room?
Pawn shop?
No, the utility room.
In your house?
Not my house, at my mom's.
And your mother? Oh, so it's at your mom's house.
Yeah. So there is,
We need to get that here somehow, dude.
she's going to be expensive.
How expensive you think?
I don't know, but it's by weight. So it's fucking expensive.
Epiphone SGs are the lightest guitar. It's like 8 pounds, 7 pounds.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
those are
mailing a
not
letter
heavy.
from there to here.
Oh, you're right.
It's
a
like
lot.
$60 a letter. It's expensive.
It would cost more than what you paid for that SG.
Way
Ship it.
more.
Not worth it.
It would really cost around like $1,000, I would say.
Yeah, it would look
It's-
good up here though, huh? BandHouse guitar. We all owned it,
Oh.
except for Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys. it's
Well,
an
I'll
SG.
buy it. I'm gonna have to buy it for you for $1,200 then.
Oh, and it doesn't work.
You just got to get a setup.
$1,100.
That I know.
Go see Joel at Ted Brown Music in Puyallup. I've never actually met him because I dropped it off.
Oh, really? So
But-
you didn't even tell him what you wanted. You just said, give him a setup.
Yeah, I said just set it up.
And he gave you your bass, and
And
tell
then
him about it.
he gave it back to me, and that's the best that bass has ever played.
Well, we can shout out Joel. He can be the BandHouse guy.
Joel, Ted Brown Music.
How much was
Puyallup.
it? Affordable?
I paid. It was less than $100.
That's good.
Yeah, I want to say it was like 70 something.
Okay, so it's big boy price.
Yeah, it was
Big
70
boy
something.
price.
He did a good job though.
That's competitive.
He did a good
price.
fucking job. I have gotten a setup before on that bass, and
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it has never played like that before.
I believe you. I'm gonna take mine there then.
I have
'Cause
to get
I
my
live-
guitars converted. to
Converted,
left-handed.
yeah.
to left-handed.
Yeah,
I need to do that.
tight.
I love how you're so not interested in that. Fuck left-handers.
No, I liked it. I gave him interest. I was like, ooh. And then next, moving on.
Yep.
What guitars do you have here?
I have a Taylor SG Mini. That's
Nice.
it.
Oh, I went off on people who own Taylors
Why?
just to see if they react.
Oh,
Social experiment.
I prefer Taylor over
I got it.
Martin.
I know.
I got
Well,
it for free.
Here's what I learned. I said, Epiphones is fine. Everybody knows it's a joke by now because I posted our videos, the dancing video and the, oh, it's a Gibson. That was authentic and good. And I posted all that and it all went really well.
It's a Gibson.
Literally one person was like, damn, dude, you got me. I really thought you were an Epiphone hater. And I was like,
I feel like he's being sarcastic though.
no. I don't think so. I think I read it properly. Because right now I'm just saying it, but he had emojis and whatnot involved.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that it was fun and it was good. But then someone's like, dude, Epiphone, you should go after Taylor. So I did the TikTok thing where you reply with video, and I put the thing up, and I was like, dude, I worked at Guitar Center. Everybody who comes in and buys a Taylor is loaded, basically. They're rich, snobby. Basically, I said something
Rich,
about,
snobby assholes.
Are they
Yeah.
really expensive? I got it for free.
They are. What kind of guitar?
It's an SG Mini.
Oh, those are $500 or whatever. But you got it for free?
Yes. So it's an electroacoustic, but it doesn't have any how do you call it, knobs. You
Yeah.
just plug it in and that's it, and you just
The GS Mini?
yes,
Acoustic guitar? Cedar top or mahogany?
mahogany. Mahogany?
You should bring it over.
I think it's mahogany.
Oh, I've never known anyone to own one.
I think it's mahogany.
Well, what color
I
is
think
it?
it's mahogany.
There's no way it's mahogany if you're that excited about it.
Yeah, what color is
Now,
it?
There's
now I'm
no
thinking.
way.
Now I'm thinking about it. What?
Yeah.
It's light.
Damn, it's spruce top.
It's what?
Spruce.
Oh.
This is normal. That's
Yeah.
That's just the normal.
This
Okay.
is
Yeah,
like
it's-
that's everybody. That's good. That's good. That's good. No,
Don't bring it now. Don't bring it over now.
but I don't.
I knew right
I do
away when
not-
Taylor got
Yeah,
that
when he got
excited.
excited,
I was like,
maybe it's
Mateo doesn't know what the
not.
fuck he's got.
If
There's
anybody's
no way.
watching and knows what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, I don't know. They're both. We sold both of them. We didn't run out of either. But it's like I've seen the spruce. It's louder. Spruce is with a pick. It shoots better, right? Mahogany, rosewood, which is the other one. It's more of a finger picking type thing, so that you finger pick quietly, but it's louder. But when you strum with a pick, it doesn't shoot as much as a spruce top would just punch. Spruce.
Spruce.
Mahogany.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I have that one. That's it.
See, so my point was,
Oh, and I have another-
spruce is what you
yeah.
want to buy. It's more applicable because you're strumming mostly.
Well, I got it
Right.
for free,
But he got it for free.
and I have a little. But that one's
Get
back
another
in
one for
Colombia.
free and
Did you steal it?
do it rosewood.
No, dude,
Or do it-
I was in Germany, and I met this guy, and we ended up just like jamming,
I thought you were gonna say fucking.
I know.
and we're
Dude.
playing. We're like,
Why did my mind go there? I was like, we just ended up.
The way he
You
said
know?
it was good.
I know.
Well,
and you said you were
that's
queer
your-
earlier, so
that's your guys' thing. So
You did say that you were queer.
yeah, but
earlier.
that doesn't mean that I fuck every guy you know.
yeah. But it's a story.
Not necessarily though. Anyway, we were jamming and everything, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna sell it and everything." I was like, "Okay," and the guy's like, "Do you want it?" Oh, what?
You're
Yeah, like I don't want it. Like I'm just gonna sell it or give it out or whatever. So I didn't take it like seriously. I was like,
Right.
Yeah, sure, give it to me. Oh yeah, it's all yours. Promise me you're you will worship the Lord with it.
And you said,
Yes.
but you meant
No. Fuck you. What? Was I supposed to say no?
Yeah, I know you did the right thing.
Really?
You lie.
Was I supposed to say no and be like, no, I don't want the nice
respect it.
guitar. Thank you very much.
You know what RJ would have done? Comment below if you're RJ and tell us what you would have done. Because I had a guitar that was stolen, and RJ's like, you got to give it back. I wouldn't have given it back. You wouldn't have given it back.
No.
It was
if it's
to Ted
stolen,
Brown, though.
if it's stolen, it's different.
But I gave it back to Ted Brown Puyallup, so...
Okay, yeah, if it's stolen, it's different. This guy was the legitimate owner, and he was going to either give it away or sell it or something.
It's a different situation.
So it's
Mine
a
was
different
totally
situation.
different.
There's
But
no
I fell in
moral,
love with mine.
no
It was a blue Fender
problem.
Stratocaster, like a deluxe. Fancy words.
It's what you get. It's what you get for bragging.
About how cool it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I bragged too soon.
Because if you kept
I
quiet,
posted it on the internet. I went to the.
That's the thing.
if
I
you kept
called
quiet
RJ.
about it, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, but RJ was in the band and we were rehearsing all the time. So he was going to find out.
Yeah,
Because I was
you're
going to
right.
rehearse with it.
Yeah, you're right.
I can't just hide
Yeah,
it from
you were
RJ my
fucked.
whole life. No,
You were fucked.
I didn't know it was stolen, and no one knew it
Chance.
was stolen until RJ realized someone was looking
No,
for
lay
that
down.
from Ted Brown calling Guitar Center. So it's not like,
No, you're right. It's you did the right thing.
in that situation I had to, dude. It was like, and we all knew it.
Yeah,
And it was so sad because it wasn't even
that
like
fucking sucks.
it wasn't even like I was giving it back to his rightful owner. I was giving it back to the orphanage, you know,
That's true.
guitarphanage.
That's true.
The guitar finish.
Most of those guitars are going to end up in just bad situations later in life because of it.
That's true. Is
Like,
it
I
really?
could be-
is
I
it
could have
really
that
bad?
guitar and it
Inner
would be-
city
Is
guitars.
it really bad if good, loving parents kidnap a child from an orphanage?
No. They're gifted a child from their nana. And then they find out that child was stolen later.
Okay, so fine. The would-be grandmother of this orphan gets kidnapped.
The grandmother.
The
gets
grandmother, the soon-to-be grandmother kidnaps the kid and gives it to two loving parents. It's not a crime.
kidnapped? No, it's not.
From an orphanage?
No, that can't be a crime.
It is a crime because the child is under the watch and guardianship of the orphanage.
Because the orphanage has to get their money for the child.
Well, the child had to have been
Fucking
given
orphanages.
up in the first place, I think.
Checks and balances and systems. You can't throw out the systems.
No, I think
Systems
you
are
did the
good.
right thing. You did the right thing. Because they got to make their money
Did
off
he,
the
though?
guitar, man. Huh?
We should talk
because
about.
I said
did
I was going
Mateo
to
do the
worship
right
Lord.
thing?
Fuck yeah, I did the right thing.
That's debatable. This
What?
is a real poll. We could do a poll on this.
Where is
Yeah,
the victim?
so Mateo's
where
is
is the
tougher.
victim in my lie?
Yeah, Mateo.
God.
Yeah, well, that's true because the guy wasn't gonna. So the guitar wasn't gonna get used anyway,
Right.
right?
Or
So-
it was very likely going to end up be given
Really?
away to somebody who would have said yes and would have not worshipped the Lord.
Okay,
with
if it was a 6-year-old and it was dying of cancer and said, "Do you worship the Lord with it? Do you swear?"
He's going to die.
So you'd say,
If he's dying of cancer, he's going to die.
So you're saying
and that
undeniably
guitar is
you'd
going to
say-
be too big for him, so
You
he's not
say
going to
yes. You say yes to put his mind
"It's a
at ease.
GS Mini. It's not too big for him."
He's going to be
You
too weak
son of a bitch.
because he's taking chemo and he's going to die, like you said.
The GS
so
Minis are small.
Okay.
still
I mean-
big for a 6-year-old who's dying of cancer.
Yeah,
How
it's
do
too
they-
big. It's too big.
Chemo fucks you up, dude. And if
you
you're
need a
6
half
years old,
side. If you're a chemo kid, you need a half side. Half size.
also, I think if you're taking chemo, you're too weak to be playing guitar.
Guitar is
God.
hard, but you could.
Well, your fingers, dude. Your fingernails fall.
I like that tongue.
I don't like that. I think I don't like it harmonically.
You didn't like that, Jam?
I don't like the when
didn't
you're
like it.
playing. Yeah, I don't really like it that much.
I just try to impress you.
It's like close to a tone that I would like,
What about
but
this?
it's
What
not.
about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? Down the octave to a G.
That's La Macarena.
Hold on.
A tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena. Did you see? Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para darle alegría y cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena.
Hey, Macarena!
That was dope. Sorry, I got too excited.
Ow, fuck.
I did it with no air.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're in the wrong on that one.
With what?
I tried
About
to
lying
I
about
tried to get him with
worshiping the
kid
Lord
thing.
with
Oh,
the guitar.
even if I am, I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't mean anything by
I'm
it.
fine.
I
with
think
it.
because I feel like it wasn't going to get used, and so all you did was put his mind at ease.
I'll tell you what I
type
would
of
have done,
thing.
though.
Yeah.
I'd have said, yes, I'll worship the Lord, and then fucking my life would be much different than it is now.
Yeah, it's just like
You had
like
worship the Lord.
Because I'd be worshiping the Lord, son.
it's just like when I trade in a car from a customer, I'll have look. The customer will say, "Make sure you find a good home for it," and I always say, "Oh, of course, yeah, we'll find a good home for
Oh,
it."
but you
But it's
don't
like
mean
I have
that.
no fucking idea
I
who's
don't
going to buy
know.
this car. I don't know.
Nor do I care.
Yeah, I would never say that. I would say, thanks for giving me money for
yeah,
this.
sure. I mean, if that's what you want to hear, yes, of course. But
Oh, I got
Thanks
a car.
for helping me fund my kids' college today.
I got a trade-in.
What?
I got a trade-in. If you guys do trade-ins.
That's one of those cars. I've had a customer. I point blank told a customer this one time after looking at their car. I was like, I feel like you should be paying me for taking this in.
Right.
whoa,
Right. There's a guitar. There's guitars people take into Guitar Center that's like, dude, really gonna make me spend an hour of work getting this into the system, and it's a piece of god awful shit. It's never gonna sell.
It's one of the Esteban
It
guitars.
cost us $20, and that's it.
and they have to buy it.
And we have to buy it. And
Everything.
Yeah, we have to buy all of the stuff.
Okay.
Or like a first act.
Not really. If it doesn't play, you look for loopholes. Oh, I remember now, because no one wants to buy shit in ever unless it was dope vintage shit. And so, like, people would bring in garbage, and you have to buy it in because the store does make a profit, so they want you to do it. So we buy stuff in, but, like, we'd be like, oh, this one, if it's missing a string, you have to buy it because we can put strings on it. But I was like, oh, this one's missing a tuning peg head. Can't take it in. That's a real one. Can't take that in. Or if it's missing, God, I can't remember the rules. Comment the rules below if you work at Guitar Center, dude. I kind of missed that whole working at a Guitar Center thing. I've been talking about it a lot.
What was the less you ever offered for a guitar? Like the least.
Oh yeah, because
amount of money?
when I get to choose a guy and I can low. Oh yeah, that's what you do. You lowball them, and then you don't have to buy anything because they're like, "Fuck, man, I'll just go." Yeah,
I'll just go pawn it
what you
somewhere
do.
else.
That is what you do. You low fucking ball 'em.
He's like, I'll just go pawn it.
You have to take everything, and I remember now. Okay, all right.
So like, what
Don't
was
worry
the
about
least
coming.
amount of money that you offered
Oh, I'll be like, I can give you $5 for it,
for a guitar?
maybe 10.
What guitar was this?
Like a half-size piece of shit.
Yeah, or like a first act or something.
something that I'm gonna throw away and just get the guy out.
I mean, a
of it.
first act brand new sells for $20. So I mean,
Is that even a guitar?
how much lower can you? Well, just like he said,
Is
I would
that even a
imagine they
guitar?
fucking bring that shit in all the time. Like, oh, I want to sell this
But
to you.
really, like, who would try to sell that? I have to look this up. I'm sorry,
dude,
First
you
act
should.
guitars.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just your like
Guitar
you buy
Center-
it. You can buy it at Walmart.
Guitar
basically,
Center
is what it
Tacoma
is.
specifically is a special place. It's like the only guitar.
$43.49 at Target. God damn, that's a deal, you guys.
Wow.
$59.99.
That was my first guitar.
Really?
Yeah, it was a first act.
And does it
First act.
First act.
first act?
Tiny little guitar.
I
don't even know what happened to that
It's
guitar.
like one of those little kids' guitars.
Remember your red guitar with the speaker in it?
Wait.
Yes, it's
was
funny because
dope.
I was just thinking about
We
that.
should do show and tell next time.
I don't know if I still have it. I might have it still.
Sad. I want to hear you
That
shred on it nowadays.
it's funny because that is an Epiphone.
Wait.
That piece
So it's
of
like
shit?
those little kids'
Yep.
guitars.
Which one were we talking about?
The first act.
Yeah, they're tiny. And
But
little.
that cannot even be Why would people try to sell that as an
I know.
instrument?
For drugs. It's Tacoma.
No, I know, I know why, but
Like
like
how-
No,
why
they're
would
going
like
to that
why
tacos.
they're going to Tacos Locos?
Tacos Guamas.
Tacos.
Tacos
Okay.
Guamas.
Speaking of tacos, do you guys like tacos?
Oh, fuck it.
No, I fucking hate tacos.
Hey man, I don't know. I've seen
you
some
don't.
crazy stray shit, but there's this place in Tacoma you have to go.
Tacos. What is it
It's called Los Tamales. It's in Midland.
I think I've been to that.
Shout out to Los Tamales.
Gusta los tamales.
To las señoras, la señora de los tamales.
How do you say I love it? I love it.
Me encantan.
Me encantan.
Yeah.
Me encantan los tamales.
Dude, that's my favorite place in the entire Pacific
Spanish
Northwest
feels
to eat.
good. I think it's the time.
What
to
about
Spanish.
Mazatlan?
Whoa. That's not okay, dude. That's really bad stuff. It's
What are
weird.
you talking about, dude?
Mazatlan, Puerto
Mazatlan?
Vallarta.
Mazatlan?
That's how you say it.
Mazatlan?
It's Puerto Vallarta.
Yes, it is.
it's Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, like those places are not good. Places where they give you
I like it though.
places where I understand that you like it. Places where they give you like sour cream, and lettuce, and tomato with your tacos and your stuff. That's no.
Okay, so my new favorite though. After we took a road trip down to Cali, my new favorite is called Puestos.
Oh, like,
Puesto.
puestos like on the street.
No, it's like a fancy restaurant.
Oh,
But
He wants
oh
you.
my god, it's so
with Mexican food, I've come to
I
find
don't know
out
if it's authentic, but god, it's so
the
good.
best Mexican food, especially like if you were in South California, it's just like the people that are like on parking lots in like the 7-Eleven. That's where the real
That's what I want. That's the stuff
like-
I want.
Yeah, the taco
Latino,
trucks.
whether it's Mexican, like Central American, like Salvadorian, or like South American. I found some arepas, but not the Colombian ones, but the Venezuelan ones, which are also pretty good. And they're all like on the street. That's the spot.
But they're made by Mexicans, but
Well-
in America.
Yes, not. I mean, Mexican food, but there's people not just Mexicans.
What do they
people
call
from
that?
all Latin America.
What do they call it?
What?
They call America the melting pot. I thought it was a fabric thing, so I did this. Interwoven cultures. Because LA is like a little bit Hispanic. Or like a lot of bit Hispanic.
It's yeah.
Musto gucho, I'm a Bradley. You know?
Well, I mean, the city is called Los Angeles.
Yeah.
What if I literally was like, oh my God, dude, that's where they got it.
Whoa.
We're so fucking dumb on this show.
We're pretty dumb.
It's fucking horrible
You've
how
shown a lot of-
fucking dumb we
you
are.
played a lot of your hand.
I don't know about vampires.
What else didn't you know?
I didn't know about
Salt kills rats.
Salt is
Not
no
rat.
one's gonna eat
Oh yeah,
salt.
well, it's rats or you or anybody who eats a pound of salt.
Right. Don't eat a pound of salt.
Yeah.
No,
You didn't know that? Don't
they
eat a pound
could.
of salt.
I mean, they could like get in it, but then like just I don't know, spill a bunch over. I feel like there's an explanation for that one.
All right, dude. Let's
Just
wrap.
like you
I
knocking
got an
shit
idea.
up, knocking shit down on that house.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
Let's play a game of two truths and a lie. I've never
Oh,
played this
yeah.
game.
I don't have a lie.
Well, it'll come up. I'll go first, and then
Okay.
we'll do my round first. And by the time it gets to
Okay.
you, we'll go me, Steven, and then you. It's going to be hard with me and Steven. Steven knows all my stuff. But I'm going to dig deep for this one. Okay. My first one is I've thrown a first pitch at a AAA baseball game. My second one is
What's a AAA baseball game?
it's like baseball but smaller scale. It's like where they farm and train their baseball players.
Oh, and you threw a what?
The first pitch.
Oh,
It's like an honor. It's an inaugural thing. Anyway, I threw the first pitch. My next thing is I've shit my pants while sprinting across a freeway.
oh, I believe that.
The third one is I got up on stage and played the national anthem for the school. But those are my three things. Which one's the lie?
The shitting across the highway.
You don't believe that?
No.
You think that's a lie, Steven?
I mean, I can see anybody doing that, you included, but I think the other two are more plausible. I seem to remember you playing guitar in front of the whole school to begin
I
with.
know. As I said it, I was like,
think of anything
I was like,
good.
he went to my school and I did that. The year I did that.
I can't think of anything good that you would have been recognized for to where they wanted you to throw the first pitch at a AAA baseball game.
That's the lie. He knows me too well. He got it. He got it. He got it right away.
Wait, so explain to me, what was this thing about shitting across the highway?
So me and my friends, for fun, used to sneak out at night when we were like 14 years old and go fuck around on the highway. And so one time we were sprinting across the highway and there was no cars, kind of. And I was like sick. I guess if I'm telling the real story, we're hopping the fence, we're going there. We're all staying the night at the pastor kid's house because, you know, he's going to sneak out. And we're all telling our parents we're there, and they're like, oh, he's safe at the pastor's house.
It's the pastor's house, of course.
So we sneak out of the pastor's house, and we dip down, duck, dive, dodge into the woods. And we got into a lot of trouble there, dude. I remember running from the cops in those woods. Oh, fuck. Kids, dude. We were crazy little kids. Anyway, we fuck around on the highway, and I was feeling sick when we were, you know, just basically running, trying not to get hit by cars. And I shit my pants during it. That's all. I felt my stomach coming, and I was like literally in mid-run, and a little came out, and I was like, shit.
That is horrible.
And then the rest of the night, luckily I was like that 14 age where you're not ashamed to talk about stuff. I mean, I've shit my pants at all ages, but like that age, you're not ashamed.
I never shat my pants when I was that age. I've only shat my pants that I have any recollection of.
How many times?
Twice, and it was within the last year. But I feel like
you shit your pants twice in the last year.
I was very sick.
That means you've shit your pants twice this year.
No. Yes.
It sounds worse when you say it that way.
The thing is, so I was very sick. I had food poisoning, dude. So I was at home and everything, and I was trying to. One of the times I was trying to like go for the bathroom and everything, and I couldn't make it on time. Mm-hmm. But what I was going to say is I feel more comfortable talking about it now than I did when I was 14. When I was 14, I was like, oh my God, I mean, if I had shat my pants then, I would be like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Now I was like, everybody shits their pants.
It does happen.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Asia shows up on the podcast first day, tells us.
I know. She went all out.
Like a boss.
And as a guy, it took me a while to admit that. And I can't imagine. I mean, I feel like definitely as a woman, it would be
Some
harder.
people just don't give a fuck.
Some people just don't give a fuck.
Some people
Asia does not give a flying fuck.
No. You know, she's the same whether you're with her one-on-one or two-on-one or there's a group of people.
Oh, yeah. She's like one of the most real people you'll ever meet.
She's legit.
She does not give a Frenchman's fuck.
That's funny as fuck.
Okay. I think I've thought of 3 things here.
Ready.
Okay. Fuck. I forgot the third one. Shit.
Take your time. We can cut this out and make it look like you thought of it right away.
Damn it. I had 3 that would all sound like me, and then I forgot. Oh, okay. I remember it. Okay. So the first thing is I blew up a honey bucket with a works bomb. The second thing is that Hendrix's original name was going to be Henley when we were told that he was going to be a girl. The third thing is that I have been on the KZOK radio show.
Okay. What's a go? I already know the truth. I got it. I was going to ask questions. I know it. Go ahead.
It's gonna be. I don't know. What was the first one? Oh, the honey bucket. I don't know the KGO whatever.
Yeah. First of all, what's a works bomb?
Yeah, that too.
A works bomb?
Yeah, I've never heard that word.
It's you put like it's like tinfoil. I want to say it's tinfoil, and you put it in. Oh, works. Like it's like a cleaner.
You put it in works, and then
Yeah,
what? Do
and
you
then
get caught in a lie? Do you get caught in a lie during it?
No,
That's
you put
that's the fucking lie. I'm
no.
calling
You
it out.
put you
He's
put
doing it.
you put
Lies.
it's works cleaner. I think it's with tinfoil, and somehow it reacts, and you put it in like a 2-liter bottle.
Yeah.
I've heard of something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm saying that's the lie.
That's the lie.
Yeah.
Henley.
The lie is we always knew that Hendrix was a boy.
He definitely.
But fun
I thought
fact,
that might have been the lie from the beginning.
You did go with Henley though, or you were gonna go? That was
so Henley is going to be kid number two's name.
That's what it was. That's what it was. I
Yeah.
knew that was true, or I thought so.
Yep.
That's what it is. Stupid me. But what's funny is I fucking heard you call in. I was listening. That was during a time where I listened to that KZOK radio show. Or no.
No, so that was
You called into KSW.
yeah. So I've been on. I
You're talking
called
about
in,
music.
I called into the men's room. I didn't play music.
Oh.
Actually, what it was when I was in 9th grade. I don't know how my grandpa has this connection, but somehow he had some kind of connection, or he won something. I don't know what it was, but he was able to get me into the Bob Rivers show, and I got to sit in the studio while they
Oh, that's tight.
did a whole morning show.
That's a classic thing. So you've seen what that's like, in the ins and outs of the radio show and how professionalism and
Yeah,
just like this.
but it
Just like-
was
it's like being here at BandHouse.
yeah.
Spitting image,
Yeah, we are killing it
dude. We're good.
firsthand. I can tell you firsthand.
Yeah.
I can tell you firsthand. We're killing it. I can tell you firsthand. We're killing it. All these little things you practice, we're drilling it. What the fuck else rhymes with kill and drill? If I need inspiration, take pills. That was some straight white boy rhythm.
You
right
got
there.
it. You rhymed words though, and we'll tell you that we rhymed the words.
Yeah.
That's all you need in a song. Is a beat and a thing in the back.
A
and
beat
then
and a thing.
and then a fucking yeah. I look at Cardi B's thing. They just did the Them Bones riff. Dum dum dum. Put it in 4/4. And then she raps over that for about her vagina for 3 minutes. It's a fucking hit, dude. It's undeniable that it's a banger. I don't like it, but I get when I hear it, it sounds. You know when you just hear a song and you're like, oh, that's a song.
She raps over them bones.
Yeah, it's not on purpose.
This
What?
happens
It's
to
just
be, it's
that-
not them bones. It just happens
it's
to be
just-
the same.
Suck up on this clip. Jump up on with a dick. Suck up on my clip. Check it out.
Have we watched? You've seen Gilbert Gottfried read WAP lyrics. Oh my god, that is still my favorite video ever. That is the funniest fucking
Stick
thing.
it in.
Yeah,
Catch a charge.
yeah.
I want you to
put this pussy right in your face.
right in my face. Yeah, his voice is intense, dude.
Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy.
Oh yeah, what's the chorus?
That's the chorus.
Wet ass. You fuck. Yeah,
I
how's it
don't
go?
know, man.
Hold on. Is this-
I don't know
this
how it
help?
goes. I probably still have it. Let me see. I probably have it on my phone here. Let's see. Videos. Oh my god, I have 289 videos on my fucking phone.
How? How many gigs?
Dude, I save so much shit
You got
to my phone.
terabytes?
No, I don't have terabytes.
Does any phone have terabytes?
Oh, I found it.
Fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop.
Mop.
for this wet-ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this wet-ass pussy.
Hell yeah.
Beat it up, catch a charge, extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like
Swipe your nose like a credit card.
Was that episode 1 we listened to?
I don't know,
BandHouse
man.
Podcast highlights, dude.
Oh my god, it's
was old
so good.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
All right, so
I
you
love
blew
that.
up. Tell us about blowing up the porta potty then.
Yeah. So at
I was gonna say Aaron blew up the porta potty, and the other two were true. It was gonna
no,
be my
this was
finalized.
actually a thing that we did. It was pretty common with. So we would sneak out and we would go and build works bombs and,
Oh, yeah.
and blow them up. And one time we went to our junior high and there was a porta potty, and you would think that they would lock it at night or something, but they didn't.
Well, they learned.
And so we stuck a works bomb in the toilet, and it fucking.
What kind of other shit?
It did some work, man. Usually it would just be like we'd
bodies.
put it like in a field or something.
Oh, this time you vandalized.
Yeah, we vandalized.
Nice. I've done some serious vandalization.
Yeah, we
Dude,
built quite a few works bombs.
Our senior prank. It was me and Dylan and Jordan, and then this other crew. I'm not even gonna give their names away, but we got onto our high school.
Uh-huh.
And no, this one's true. We got on the roof and did paints and spray paints and did all kinds of fucking jokes and then got out of there. And the other guys were doing a different prank. We weren't part of that prank. That prank seemed bad. They were gonna like put soap in the pool. I was like, I don't think we should do that. Like a bunch of soap. I was like, I hope
that would be horrible.
I'm like, I hope you guys didn't do that. I don't think they did. But anyway, because we went our separate ways. And there was another guy there that was about to prank some shit with like real shit. What was he doing? And both teams were like, "Nah, you're out of here. What are you thinking?" It was crazy. He'd like,
I'm gonna burn the school
he
down.
had like a flamethrower or some shit. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna burn it to the ground. No, so we were just doing the paints, arts and crafts, Frank, dude. It's no big deal. Anyway, we got there the next day, and school starts at what? 8:00, 7:00? I forget. Whatever. We got there, and by the time we got there, it was completely cleaned up.
Yeah, that's the thing
clowned us,
about that.
dude.
Yeah,
Oh, hold on,
it
sorry.
washes off pretty easily, depending on what
And
surface
then-
you put it on.
When we showed up at the school at 7 a.m. the next day, there was no sign that we had been there last night at all. Ghost stuff.
Yeah.
Goat stuff.
Yeah, I've been on top of an elementary school, and that is one of the funniest stories of all time. My buddy literally swung like Tarzan from a branch to get off of the roof, and it worked mostly. It only snapped after he like kind of was sliding on the ground, and then the branch snapped, and it was... I can't even. It's one of those. It's like when we try to talk about Austin falling backwards in the chair. It just doesn't translate. It's like you had to be there.
You have to show him.
You had to be there.
Austin was
but
just
that is
looking
one of the
straight. And just,
dude. One of the funniest fucking things
Yeah.
ever, man.
Yeah.
But nobody gets it if I tell them that story. They just you have to be there.
we'll try. Add some adjectives.
He was no. Nope. Nope.
All right. Well.
I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm thinking thoughts. I feel like maybe this is the end of season 1, and I think we maybe have to start talking about a new band, because I think you're right. I think we have covered all of the Creed.
All right. What do you want to switch to?
I have a good one in mind. I think.
Godsmack?
No.
Okay, because that'd be good. They have new music. Who? You're gonna burst into song.
I want to burst into a song. I can't remember the fucking lyrics though.
All right, take your time. Did you do your lie and everything already? We did that?
No.
Okay, good. You got some?
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
So I'm related to a very famous classical composer.
Sorry.
Let me see which one. I broke my arm and put the cast on myself. My right arm, and put the cast on myself. And I was bitten by a snake when I was 9 years old.
All you believe cannot absorb yourself. All you believe cannot absorb yourself.
Dude, Disturbed.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down, dude.
Yeah.
I love Disturbed.
I was just listening to that
what a
album
song,
today.
What a song. Took me a second to figure out how's it go?
Believe in your mind. Something
When you never need to recognize yourself to relieve.
Yeah.
I am the lamb and I'm on yourself.
I think maybe that's the next one we need to educate people on.
Yeah.
I think mainly because I don't think people realize how good of a lyricist David Draymond is.
Yeah. There's a lot of, like, when I talk about him, people don't really. What do you know about Disturbed?
Not a lot.
Like, what kind of stuff? You'll probably have the take I'm thinking of.
I don't really like them.
But what?
Oh
what
my
do you know about him?
God.
Nothing that the guy has two things to be received. That's it. I don't really care for them. Like, at all.
Dude.
Do you think he still has those?
Yes.
Does he still have them?
Yes, he does.
He could have said,
I've seen recent pictures of the guy. Why? Don't ask me why I've even seen pictures of the guy, but somehow.
And you've seen him recently.
Yes, like within the past 2 months, and he wears the fucking
some people
things.
say Sound of Silence. Most people say, wah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
that.
says, oh,
or the sound of silence.
He's got the two things.
Yeah, the Sound of Silence.
He's got the two things. Anyway, you're related to a famous composer. Who's that?
My grandfather. He was the director, I think, of the Philharmonic of Vienna.
And how old were you when the snake bit you?
It was 9 years old.
And the composer was from where?
Colombia.
Okay. And
What kind of snake was it?
I like it
I
when
don't
we
know.
quiz them like this. This is good.
It was a snake. I was a kid.
Is it copperhead? What kind of snakes do they have in Colombia?
All kinds of snakes. I just don't know enough about snakes.
Blues
to tell
and
you.
reds?
What color was it?
It was
Yellows?
green.
A green snake.
Bigs or smalls?
Yeah.
How big was it?
It was pretty big. Like as long as my arm, maybe longer.
Okay.
Fuck. I don't know. What was the third one?
I broke my arm.
No, you didn't.
And
Oh, these are your
I put the
things.
cast on myself.
This is the game.
These are your things.
Yeah.
Okay, you broke your arm and what was on the
I
cast?
put my cast on myself.
I don't think you did that. That's your
What do you
lie.
do for a living?
Oh, let him quiz
I'm
you.
an interpreter
Okay.
and translator.
A lot of physical
You can put
danger.
what is it called? What is it? Splint your own?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you can do that yourself. You can create it.
Jordan splinted his own self.
I do not doubt that.
Dude, when he broke his leg, he tells the funniest story.
So you're related to a famous composer.
Yes.
You got bit by a snake when you were 9,
Yeah.
or you put yourself in a cast.
Yes.
I'm going to go with the cast. What do you think?
What? No, you can't question them. That's not fair.
You kind of did already.
Liberate your mind, you motherfucker!
Yeah, I like this. Let's do this.
Yeah, that whole album, man, is so good.
That's a liberate your mind. You motherfucker, when you liberate your mind. Liberate your mind. You motherfucker, when you never mind it. So never mind it to liberate your mind. You motherfucker, when you liberate your mind. This time.
Oh, motherfucker, when you liberate your mind and defeat the messages coming live.
See, oh yeah. Hey! He does another one of those there. That album rips too. We'll have
Dude,
to get it.
such a good album.
To believe.
I
I believe you broke your
man.
arm and someone casted you up at normal. Like,
What did you go with? Is
Cast.
the lie? The cast?
yeah. Some part of that's a lie.
I'm gonna go that you are not related to a famous composer.
None. I was not bitten by a snake.
Fuck!
Damn.
He wins the game, dude.
Damn.
Oh, your mom's gonna be mad that you won the competition.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she is. I won the challenge.
It was a stiff challenge.
Why does she not want you to do competitions?
Do the challenges.
Oh, the challenges.
Not competition. Challenges like, eating Tide Pods. She's concerned about the videos she's seen of American kids doing weird bullshit on the internet. That's what my mother was expressing. Her
She must be
concern
on
because-
Internet Explorer
Well,
if that just loaded up on her
That's
computer.
totally
No,
logical.
but
That makes
I'm
sense.
just-
Tide Pods is like 5 years old.
I know. Well, that kind of bullshit. I don't know. I don't watch that kind of content.
The brown sugar challenge, the drink a whole gallon of milk and when you're
Oh, the
getting
milk
Xbox.
gallon challenge? Yeah.
All that stuff. Yeah.
Oh my
She didn't
God.
say the Tide
There
Pod,
aren't
but
very many steaks on BandHouse Podcast.
I wish I had the video of this streamer that his girlfriend walks in and she goes, "You're really going to play Halo instead of getting sloppy toppy?" And he goes, "I think I can multitask." And then it cuts to him getting a blowjob on his stream. Like you just see your head bobbing and he's literally just like this and you watch his warthog just fucking yeet right off a cliff. Dude, it's the best fucking video I think I've
That's
ever seen.
so good. I wanna
But
see
obviously it got taken off the internet because of what it is.
But you could just do it, imply it, like
Let's
SNL
see.
style.
Let's see. I wonder if I could find it. There's no way I'm going to find it. I don't have that one, and I should have, because it is the funniest fucking thing ever.
Nice.
It's one of those that lives rent free, 100%. I can run the whole thing back in like 1080p definition.
Nice. That's how I can do
in my
liar, liar.
brain.
And I
Yeah.
only saw it in 240p. Probably. What's back in the day? Just TVP? Just TV cam?
Mama,
I've had better?
I've had better.
I've had better!
I've had better.
I knew that before I knew what that even meant. I knew that movie. I knew that quote. Mateo, if you had to sign
What
us
were you?
off,
What were you doing? Having sex.
I have unpaid parking tickets. So good. Wait, I'm reaping what I sow. I'm getting what I deserve.
Bad baby, bad baby.
I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind? Dude, we're liar-liaring right now. We could just go back and forth on liar-liar.
Bad baby,
yeah.
bad baby.
Yeah.
You stuffed her like a Thanksgiving Day turkey.
Bathroom break. Bathroom break. Bathroom break.
Yeah. Your Honor, I would like to take a short bathroom break.
There it is. He comes. He's like, Your Honor, I would like to. Yeah, he comes. Yeah.
Can't it wait? Yes. But I heard that if you hold it, you can have. Oh, well, fuck. What does he say? If you hold it, it can damage your bladder,
Yeah.
leading to
Prostate cancer.
leading to prostate cancer.
Maybe that was my guess.
Yeah, something like that.
Dude, what about? Here she comes to wreck the day.
Yeah,
Jim Carrey, man, he's the best.
yeah.
We just wrecked. Quoted that movie.
Weight 185. Yeah, in your bra.
The cadences I have in my head because of that movie. The cadences. And
Yeah.
we haven't even got into any of the part like
I'm Jose Canseco.
Yeah.
I'm Jose Canseco. Balls.
nuts.
Balls.
Nuts.
Balls and shoes. Balls and shoes. Balls and shoes.
Fucking nuts!
Balls and shoes. Balls and shoes. Balls and shoes.
I am all about balls.
Balls and shoes. Balls and shoes. Balls and shoes.
Nuts.
Balls and shoes. Balls and shoes.
Yours are all about balls.
Big ol' nuts, big ol' nuts though. Big ol' nuts, big ol' nuts.
Real balls.
Big ol' nuts, big ol' nuts though. Big ol' nuts,
Nuts.
big ol' nuts, big ol' nuts though. Big ol' nuts, big ol' nuts. Big ol' nuts, big ol' nuts though. Big. What about your big ol' nuts though?
Balls and shoes. Balls and shoes. Balls and shoes.
Nuts.
Balls and shoes. shoes. Balls and shoes. Balls and shoes.
I have all about balls. Mine are all about balls.